Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. I am Crunch, and I've got Scotty and Kibi with me.
I don't think I'll be able to top whatever. I don't think I'm ever, I don't think I'm ever going to top what anything Scotty's going to say. So let's go.
And then he says,
I have a bit planned.
"Oh boy,
I'm holding for now."
oh boy." Anyway, welcome back to Devil May Cry 5. Last time we found out what happened to Trish, and we got ourselves a sweet new ride. So we are continuing on in Mission 12, Yamato, or Yamato, as they've been calling it in this game, which I think is a little bit weird.
A few weeks ago.
Defeat after defeat, that man's body was reaching its limit, breaking down. But he couldn't die yet. The man had a job that must be done. To defeat his twin brother.
Dante.
Oh.
So we've seen Dante get stabbed with his own sword a lot.
In order to defeat his younger brother, he could only do one thing with the crumbling flesh and feelings. He needed to separate man from devil with the strength of the Yamato.
Wait.
And eventually, the man became a true devil.
Wait.
It all comes together.
Okay, I'm just going to get my whiteboard out.
What? What little demonic power I have left, but I'm approaching my limit. In separating and regaining my human soul, I've realized the gravity of the crime I've committed. I've realized how important everything was. Everything I've thrown away in my pursuit of power.
Is that why you went to find Dante?
Yes. Foolish. I thought that maybe he could change maybe fix. Maybe right my wrong. Tell me. Was this fool before you, right?
I'm not your mommy, V.
Even though I'm modeled after
You're
her.
a big boy. And you need to see this through.
Convenient.
Why didn't you do that before? You've been sitting there in the buff for hours. So, hey, Nero, look, devil hunters on motorcycles, Nero. Devil hunters on motorcycles.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, but this is the reason I like this thing. Whee!
Road rash.
Yes, we have acquired a new toy in the Cavalier. And the Cavalier is basically a motorcycle that can split itself in half. It is as ridiculous as it sounds.
It looks expensive to upgrade.
It is. Now, one thing that was also released as part of the digital deluxe edition / just a general DLC, there's an actually slightly different version of the Cavalier, but it's really just a reskin. And I'm actually gonna
Is
hold
there
off on.
something? Is there something different about, or is it just a reskin?
It's really just a reskin. I think there might be. So my younger brother, who's put a lot of time into this game as well, he's made it sound like there's something slightly different about it, but I'm not sure what. I'd have to ask. But like you can see, this version is nice and bright red to go with Dante's color scheme. And when you're using this thing in Swordmaster, you can also do this. But mechanically, this is the slowest weapon in the game, and you can also like hold down the button on the different swings to make it grind on the enemies a little bit more. So like this, and I think like if you time it correctly, like the follow-ups will actually get stronger. But one nice thing about this is that it actually has super armor. So while you're using it, if you get hit, you don't get knocked out of the attack animation like you would with some of your other melee weapons. You'll just take the damage.
Hmm.
So, you know, just something to note about that.
What's with these cages?
They're just stage things, basically. They just kind of get in the way, and then even when you break them, they actually respawn after a minute. So if you're not careful, you're standing. If you're standing where they pop up, you can't actually get caught in them, like that. That's it. They don't hurt you or anything being inside of it. It's just a annoyance more than anything. But yeah, I love doing the thing where you just jump on it and just ride it for like a second. Or as long as you hit the button, apparently. That's kind of neat. It's honestly probably one of the most ridiculous weapons that this series has ever come up with, but it's also amazing. Like, having a succubus turn into an electric guitar was kind of wild, but Cavalier is just awesome. I love it. Anyway. So, we all having good times with our wacky woohoo pizza man?
I know what you were referencing. You sly devil.
I remember seeing a YouTube video that someone put out at one time where it was, that was the title of it, was Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man.
Examine.
So, yeah, this thing here.
You need some blood, huh? Sorry, you wouldn't like mine.
Also, interestingly, is that looks like a statue of Sparta holding the rebellion. I actually never noticed that before. I just knew it was a statue.
You learn something new every day or whatever.
Who knows, maybe it's just a reproduction of the statue from the Bloody Society in the last game.
Oh, the Order.
The Order.
Huh. Fried blood in the gutter here. Guess that explains how the pools down there get filled.
Also, hey look, it's Dante's turn with these things. The Nidhogg hatchlings are back.
Wait, how can the hatchlings be back if Nidhogg himself is gone?
I don't know, actually. That's a very good question. Maybe these were already, like, loose before he died, so... Either
So
that or...
These are potential new Nidhoggs.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like, maybe Nidhogg isn't just, like, a singular entity. It's like... There's just a lot of things that have that name. And these are all hatchlings that could potentially become, like, full-grown parasites like that guy was. I don't know.
He did always refer to himself as we.
I don't think he referred to himself as a we. I think it was... He referred to himself as a singular. So yeah, that's one thing there I don't think I've shown off that the Impusa Queens can do, is that they will grab you and they can drain your health like crazy. Easiest way to get out of it is just flip into your Devil Trigger, or if you're playing as a Nero, use up one of your breakers to escape. Just grinding on this thing.
Oh, I'm excited now. I'm excited for Airspark.
For what?
The new Transformers series starting. They just announced the voice for Starscream, and I could not be more happier.
Why are
It's
they
Steve
showing
Bloom again.
Optimus?
Yes.
Why are they showing Optimus Prime's mouth again?
I don't have a problem with the mouth. I just have a problem with Prime's face in general.
I just think it looks better with the face guard thing, whatever that's called.
It's sad when the only
Whenever I see his mouth, I'm just like, oh, go back.
the only time I think has worked is with Cybertron, in my honest opinion.
I need to look that up because
His face
the other
looks.
times I think about it is animated in the Michael Bay movies.
Michael Bay, I understand. Animated, I didn't have a problem with because he did have the face mask as a battle mode.
I mean, wasn't it like that in the Bay movie too? It was like he could flip it on up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, the design looked infinitely cooler with the mask on, but
I just don't like it. I just think the face thing looks better. What was it called? Cybertron?
just type in Cybertron Optimus Prime.
Is this the CG one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Was it
It's one of
Energon?
the-
Wait, was Energon the shit one?
Energon was the not okay one.
If I follow these grooves,
Just the not okay.
smacking.
I'm pretty sure it's debated of whether it's the worst Transformers series.
Also, I love that. When in doubt, smack it. That's our family motto.
Let's look at what Energon Prime looks like.
Oh yeah, Fatimus Prime as everybody calls him.
I mean, yeah, he was a chonky boy in that series.
Okay.
He was quite chonky in Cybertron as well, but that was only because of his super mode in the big backpack. That toy was hard to get into a fucking display.
And my favorite Transformers series is still Prime and Armada.
Yep. Here comes the blue.
Ah, there it is.
Oh god, he even had the face guard on in animated. Let me look that up actually.
So, purple orbs are apparently Cthulhu faces. Go figure.
That's not a Cthulhu, that's a Metroid. I don't know why I said it in that voice. What is wrong with me? Why am I sounding so melodramatic?
That's a very good question. Ooh, look at that. Smoking sexy style. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm just happy to see
motorcycle.
Steve pulling back his Starscream because he is my personal favourite Starscream voice.
How many times has he voiced Starscream?
Prime in this.
Oh yeah, actually, he was actually really good in Prime.
My favourite scene is in Beast Hunters where it's Miko against Starscream. You know, I snuffed a cliff jumper, right? I snuffed hard shell.
Oof.
Remember the episode of Beast Wars where original Starscream comes back as a ghost?
I am Decepticon. I remember he takes over Waspinator. I just didn't like the voice in that. He sounded like somebody like stepped on his balls.
Because, yeah, Cybertronians have genitalia.
But yeah, you want to know another
wanna
fun
make-
fact about the voice actor for the original Starscream in the G1 cartoon?
What?
Apparently, the director for the original G1 had to constantly bail the voice actor out of jail.
What?
Apparently, the original voice actor for Starscream used to get into so much trouble with drinking. He had to get constantly bailed out.
Oh, that's something.
Finger.
Uh-huh.
Alright, say hello to our new enemy type. The Breakneck Predator, the Fury. Also known as the thing that this game introduced that everyone frickin' hates. Like, legitimately, most people when they play this game, they complain about this guy.
Just this guy, not the rest of them.
So the problem with this guy, as you can see, he is very fast. And he tends to disappear and then reappear. A lot of people do not like him. I don't think I really have too many complaints myself. At least in this particular instance, but I can understand why people don't like dealing with this thing. Because, yeah, he can also, like, phase through some of your attacks, which can be a annoyance. And definitely a combo killer. You can also parry him to stun him at least a little bit, so there's that. So. But yeah, I think like every DMC game has like at least one or two enemies that is generally hated by the fan base, and in this particular instance, this game's title goes to the Fury.
Decision.
And as you can see up there, there is a blue orb fragment, but I can't actually get through that wall to get it. And here we have ourselves an enemy spawner, and also a behemoth. Behemoths are actually really good for, or I should say, Cavalier is really good for dealing with those guys. Yeah, like I said, these are ugly.
Looks like some of the Resident Evil 5 with the Ouroboros.
Yeah, I can see that actually, now you say that.
This is built on the RE engine, so we won't be surprised.
The eventual remake for RE5.
RE5 featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Oh my gosh, I would pay for that crossover. Put Dante in a Resident Evil game. Wouldn't make any sense, but it'd be so funny.
I mean, there's some franchises just don't care about logic when it comes to crossovers.
Well, I mean, Dante showed up in Shin Megami Tensei, so, you know.
Did you know how, like, you heard about how Marvel treated crossovers, or like how they treated all their so if they made like a comic based on like Transformers, it would be in canon with Marvel. So it would like exist. It'd be like the Transformers existing in the Marvel universe. So, like they'd run into like Spider-Man. That is how they used to operate.
And out goes the blood. Juicy.
The blood. I'm sure Dante could squeeze through there.
King waiting. Gotta pick up the pace.
Oh, there's one of them.
Gotta get this.
There's your Fist of the North Star joke. Thank you very much.
Alright, forget that.
An ambush.
And another chaos. Yeah, this is like the only time where they actually use those and like that, where it like pops up as an ambush.
Wee!
Yeah, we got a couple of these guys. I can't remember. Just the ice chuckers. And there's another chaos over there.
What's some like Lazarus or something like that?
I don't remember.
Baphomet.
Actually, that might have been it. Might have been Baphomet. Sounds about right. Oh, actually, I just realized I bought the move I was trying to show off earlier. So this is one of the things that Sparta can do that Rebellion can't. If I can actually go off. Come on. There we go. Round trip. You can throw him. And it actually does unfold into a scythe when you do that. And remember correctly. No? Where is that? Oh, there's a gold orb here. Maybe it's on the other path thing. So there was a blue orb fragment that popped up earlier, but you couldn't like pick it up because it was through a wall. I think it might be on a different path, and I'm just once again mixing myself up with what I can access and what I can't.
That should be all of them.
Oh yes, there's another
It's
one
been
of
a while
these.
since I used my brain this much.
I love that, just like little joke. It's like, it's been a while since I've used my brain this much. You don't say. Alright, so all of the pathways are open, except there is another Needhog spot, so we're gonna go do that real quick. I believe this is actually the way to get to that other fragment I saw. Black. Yeah, it would have been up through here, I believe.
Going up.
Oh, wait, No? What the hell?
It's a shortcut.
No, this was actually part of the level we crossed through earlier. What the fuck? Where did I see that fragment? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to, I guess, come back and figure out how to get that one later, because... yeah, I want the frag. I want the health. Like... can I jump through here? This one? Yeah, it was. This is the one that had the bend in it. I think. I'm getting myself lost now. Daggone it. One downside with some of these environments kind of looking samey at times. Like, they're gorgeous environments, but they look similar. Yeah, the hawks.
Where the hell am I now?
Yeah, the thing was right there. I don't know. Like I said, I'll go back and get that fragment later. I'm not in the mood to try and get lost to figure out how to get that.
Going down, down into the deep.
Yep.
Man, this brings me back.
Plus, there's something else here anyway I have to try and get. So, come up over here. If you do it actually properly and not stupidly like I did. So, here. There we go. And you turn around. Secret mission spot. This one I may have to come back for later as well, but I'm going to try and do it anyway.
Is it a pain in the ass?
So the way this one works is you have to stay airborne for 15 seconds. So the way that you do that... okay. Problem is, as soon as your feet leave the ground, if you make contact with it again, it fails you. Which I think is kind of annoying. I kind of wish they would just make it so, like, okay, just keep doing it until you get your number. But one of the ways to do this is actually with Cavalier. Essentially, a lot of the moves that this thing can do will let you stay airborne for a decent amount of time. However, as you can see, I was almost there. However, there's a move that you can buy in the shop, which I don't have, that would make this a lot easier, which is Enemy Step. Because then you could jump off of the enemies and use that to reset yourself. I believe there is a statue on this level, so I might actually come back for it. Just gotta find the statue, and then I'll backtrack to try that again.
Never the sunlight change. We're now in an underground ruin. Where is this underneath the city?
So I think this particular part's like on the outskirts of a city or something. Anyway, here we have ourselves a statue, and I do have the orbs for it, so let me actually pick up Enemy Step, then we'll go back and try that again. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy one more of these guys, because why not? As you can see, we're actually like pretty close to full. Just need 3 more segments. So 1 more out the shop, and then like 8 more fragments or something. Yeah.
Custom.
So I have 0 fragments on me right now.
Can you make it back to the zone?
Yeah, you can. There's nothing changes to block it off. So yeah, I just come back down here.
Poor Richter.
I don't know why I couldn't get that one to work. I do like that they kept that touch where he actually says the style names when he swaps between them. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So, get airborne, and starts doing this. Nope, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that.
You ought to spam the other move, because that seems like to keep you in the air the longest.
No, this one. No, I am actually starting to fall a bit. Ah, come on.
So close.
So the thing with
And
using
yet so
enemy
far.
well, the thing with using enemy step is you have to actually have the positioning for this. Which, that definitely was not it. I know I can get this one. 'Cause I have done this before. So yeah, kind of like that. Problem is I can't see where the guy is anymore, so I can't... Oh, that was... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad I got that one on video. Holy cow. I thought I was gonna fail that.
Crunch. You were millimeters off a hitbox. How do you feel?
Oh, that one, whew. I'll get the heart racing trying to do one that way. Holy cow.
Oh, my ears.
Alright, so now we just gotta get back up.
I feel as if I was painting these circles for the secret missions. It's not as if in the Ninja Theory one where they just have a stencil they can spray paint.
Oh, the ones from the Ninja Theory were literally just doors that you unlocked. They were not even remotely subtle about what they were.
Holy shit. Can't believe any of this is still standing.
So this should look familiar if you were paying attention to the cutscene at the beginning of the mission.
Ha! There you are. Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey! Hey, Dante!
There's a photo in
Demonic
front of
power
a
was
photo.
activated in me once. When Virgil lovingly jammed this through my chest.
There's
Hey,
a callback.
DMC.
I always wondered,
DMC free, I think.
Yep.
why did my father give me the rebellion?
Okay.
He was dying, so he gave you the rebellion.
Over the years, I've been stabbed and jabbed by a number of things.
I love that callback.
But who would have ever guessed?
Have you lost your mind? There's a demon to destroy! Kill yourself later! I'll help!
If the Yamato can separate man from devil, then what about the rebellion?
You are absorbing the Sparta!
He's taking in all of Daddy's power. Now that is a demon form.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess that's the thing that stopped the king.
Cut back to present.
I could say the future.
Dante, you son of a bitch. I knew you couldn't be killed that easily. Hey, he's all yours. But don't let it become a habit.
Win, Dante! Win!
That's so funny.
How is the super strong bird?
Super burb.
The burb.
Alright, so we got ourselves another new sword.
Look at my spinning crystals.
The new legendary Devil Sword Dante. So, we have the new sword, and we have ourselves a brand new devil form. This is known as the Sin Devil Trigger. So the way this one works is it is a massive, massive power boost. However, it does not give you health regeneration. And the way that you actually refuel this thing is by draining your regular Devil Trigger into it. So yeah.
User is actually taking some damage.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and pop back into that mode. Has a very cool activation animation, and I believe that burst actually does damage too if enemies are hit by it. So yeah, as you can see, this is just destroying him. I believe for this mission, they also up just how fast your Devil Trigger recharges, just because they want you to be using the Sin mode. I believe you also do get some Sin Devil Trigger gain when you take damage, similar to like when you take damage normally, and your DC trigger recharges. Although, ow, I am getting slapped around like a bitch. Let's see. Yeah, I think that does actually do damage when it goes off, because that crystal took like half of its HP. However, of course, me being a reckless schmuck, I still get killed, so you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
If we're showing off, we may as well play recklessly.
Well, I'm not going for, like, you know, S ranks and crap. I'm not that, I love the series, but I'm not that dedicated to trying to do S ranking, you know, stuff.
All this time, and you still don't get it.
I'll see, yes, you can now just summon his sword like that.
It is you who does not understand. It has begun.
It's 12 o'clock.
It's midnight. Oh shit. Oh no, it's like everything starts at 12 something.
What's happening?
Bad news! Gotta go now! That houseplant is pissed off!
One way to describe it.
That is one angry houseplant. Also, I know that what I just said is literally a reference to something, but I can't remember what it is. That's the sad part.
The cloud fog is revealed in its entirety.
Also, the gasp, that crystal was actually the Yamato.
This inconvenience matters not.
Oh gee, I wonder who he is.
They already basically spelled it out, like, in the beginning of this mission. Come on, man. Are you not paying attention? But yeah, so looks like things are really starting to get serious, and also Dante now has even more power.
The crunch, we must wait for the suspenseful reveal of everything that kind of...
Again, at this point, I feel like at this point they've already spelled out the big secret, air quotes, at this point, but whatever.
Look at the sword! Look at the sword!
QB's literally got the post-it notes with the fucking string attached between them. Okay, that there. Look at that.
I am the world's greatest detective. I am Batman.
Sure.
Rest in peace.
Anyway, join us next time as we figure out what our hunter's next move is. So we will see you guys then.